Okay, let's understand the functions with default arguments and keyword arguments. Let's understand both these concepts in detail. Okay, let's say f1, def f1 a comma b, c is equal to a plus b, and this one returns c. That returns c. Now, when it returns c, let's say f1 of 2 comma 5 and f1, okay, sorry, if it's returning something, I need to print it, right? All right, let me print it. Cool. If it's returned something, I need to print it. This is fine. This is going to run exactly as it is, 7 and 20. Now, what if by chance your function is defined to take in two variables, but you give none? When you call the function, you gave no parameters to be passed. Will it throw you an error? Will it throw you an error? Yes, it says f1 is missing two required positional arguments a and b. You haven't given an argument. But sir, what if I want to give I don't want to give an argument. If I don't give an argument, okay, if I don't give an argument, over here, I should say, okay, so if you don't give me an argument, I'm going to give a default value. A default value is going to be used in calculating this. You give me an argument, fine. If you don't give me an argument, I will take a as 20 and b as 20. If you don't give me an argument, I will take a as 20 and b as 20. Or if you want, a as 0 and b as 0. Okay. For now, let's say, sorry, let me say 25 here. Just a as 20 and b as 25. And so now if I run this, it will not give me an error. Why? Because in the first case, when you called f1 with no parameters, f1 got executed, but a was taken as 20 and b was taken as 25 because no value of a and b was passed here. It took the default arguments defined in the function definition itself. Correct? Okay, so this is where it took default arguments. But what about the next case when it called f1 5 comma 15? Did it take 20 and 25? No, it took 5 and 15. 5 was passed into A, 15 was passed into B. Yes, and it returned that particular value which you printed. Now comes the question. Okay, sir, because 5 and 15 has been passed and you returned C, and then that's fine. Sir, what if I just give one value? Let me see, I give only 5. If I give only 5, what will happen? f1 of 5, what will happen? Run it. What happened? 30, answer is 30. How come 30? Because this 5 got passed into A. A is no longer taken a default value of 20, but A is given a value that is 5. And B's default value has been taken. B's default value was 25 because you never passed a value for B. Let's say 25 plus 5. 25 plus 5 is nothing but 30. Hence the value 30. Okay. Now comes a question. Okay, sir, I understood. You can, default arguments are used. Okay, but sir, when I write f1 of a particular parameter of a particular argument, when I pass the argument, I want that this parameter should be, this particular argument should go, this 5 value, I don't want it to be stored in A. I want A's default value to be used. But I want the value of B should be changed. B value should become 5. I don't want the default value of B to be used inside this function. I want to change the value of B, but I don't want to change the value of A. How will I do that? When I call the function, I need to say the 5 that I am passing should be assigned to B. The 5 that I am passing should be assigned to B. And then I'll run it. And then when I run it, it's going to be 25 and 20. Is that clear? Why? Because B got assigned 5. 5 plus 20 is 25. And then this is of course 5 plus 15, that is 20. So where you pass an argument for a particular parameter or for a particular argument is called as keyword arguments. This is the concept of keyword arguments in Python. Okay, where is this applicable? Let's understand the applicability of this. Okay, where is this applicable and what is it going to help us in the further set of the course? Where is it going to help us? Yes, it is going to help us when we do the print function, one of the print function, or even if when we define new functions ourselves, we can use this. So let's say, let's open a new file and let me save this today. Let me save it as print BIF. We are understanding the print BIF. Now, if you remember, print can take more than one parameters, right? It can even take hi, hello, no, hello as a string. It can take 7, it can take 8.5. It can take different parameters. It can take false keyword. It can take any of them. Now let's run this. Now when you run it, can you see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? The first 5 values, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 got printed on the same line. And what is the separation between each of these elements? What is the separation between each of these elements? Okay, as you can see, the separation between each of these elements is a space. There is one space of separation between each of them, right?